This is the heliocentric model, right? Let's just say this is the sun, right? And we have all these planets going around the sun, right? Mercury is the one closest to the sun, and then Venus is going this way, and then Earth is the third rock from the sun, and then Mars, right? It takes a year to go around the sun. Takes a year. Takes 6 months to get to this side. This is what they're telling us. Our planet is going around the sun. It's daytime on the part of Earth that's facing the sun. There's no way this side of Earth is nighttime when the sun is on the inside. Nighttime is always on the outside.
Right.
It's always on the outside.
Right.
So we're looking like, so if I'm right here.
Right.
We're looking at the nighttime.
Yeah.
And all the stars over here.
Right.
On this side of the room.
Right.
But on the other side of the sun, there's a bunch of other stars. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could only see this side of the universe.
Okay.
Right? But when in 6 months, when I'm on this side, I could only see at night. It's only night when this side is facing out. So I only could see this side of the room. All right? So we got all these stars over here that we're seeing at night.
All right.
6 months later, we're seeing all those stars, right?
Right.
And then 6 months later back, we're seeing all those stars, right? So there should be, every 3 months or 6 months, there should be a different set of stars.
Constellation, yeah.
We shouldn't see the same constellation.
See the same constellation every time.
Why do we see the Big Dipper
Every night.
every night?
Yes.
Wernher Von Braun was Hitler's right-hand man. He was his rocket scientist, and after World War II, the United States took about 1,200 Nazi scientists, including Operation Paperclip. They took all these Nazi scientists, and they took Wernher Von Braun. And he's the head of NASA.
Yeah,
he
people don't realize that.
He directed all 6 moon missions. And when he died, he had cancer for about a couple years before he died. And when he got cancer, during the last 4 years of his life, he hired this woman, Dr. Carol Roslin, and she was his assistant, his prepared speeches for him for 4 years. And you could go on YouTube and hear her talk about this all the time. She said that he told her they're creating enemies. They need to create enemies. There's going to be terrorists from the Middle East, and then there's going to be the threat of an asteroid. They need, according to Wernher Von Braun,
Like a crisis.
They need a crisis. They need a reason to start a Star Wars project, like a weaponized space. And Wernher Von Braun told Dr. Carol Roslin, look that shit up. She'll tell you right out of her mouth. She said that he told her over and over again, the final threat is a fake alien invasion, and it's going to be a lie. He told her over and over for 4 years. Wouldn't get into detail. She said he would not explain or go into detail, but he made it really clear. On his deathbed, he made it clear to the day he died. They're just...
I mean, some people that were involved in the creation of NASA was Jack Parsons.
And what isn't he a Satanist?
A Satanist.
And what about
Walt Disney too?
Walt Disney and Wernher Von Braun were
Nazis.
They were boys.
And
that's why you go
Nazis.
to Disneyland, and it's Space Mountain, and Disneyland was big in pushing space and getting space into
Guess who else had something to do with it? L. Ron Hubbard. Nobody talks about that because L. Ron Hubbard was
science fiction writer,
best friends with Jack W. Parsons, and L. Ron Hubbard banging Jack's wife, and it just caused chaos.
Throw Anton LaVey in there, the founder of the Satanic Church.
Aleister Crowley, dog, was
exactly.
a big friend of all
when
them.
you start putting all those characters together in the same fucking room,
I can't wait to hear
it.
Aaron.
Makes sense. It makes sense. That they are trying to, they're creating this infinite space. Put up Wernher Von Braun's tombstone.
Okay.
Dude, on his day, he was trying to tell people.
Try to
on
spell
his tombstone.
that one fucking
put tombstone. He has a
Bible
verse. He has a Bible verse. Look at that. Wernher Von Braun. What does it say? Psalm what? 19:1?
19:1.
Watch, and then go read what that is. Now put up Psalm 19:1.
Oh, there it is at the bottom. Bam. Look at that.
What
does it mean?
Put that up. Now, what does it say? What is that song?
Okay.
This is coming from the dude who faked 6 moon missions. Look at that.
Heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament sueth.
The firmament
The firmament
sueth his handiwork. Now the firmament, that's the dome. That's what separates the heavens from earth, or the waters from above and the waters from below. That's the firmament. That's the dome. That's when flat earthers believe in a dome. They're actually talking about the firmament.
Shut
which is in the
up,
Bible.
dude.
That was on Wernher Von Braun's tombstone. Get the fuck out of here, right? Look at that.
dude. Shut up.
The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork. That's what Wernher Von Braun put on his tombstone? Get the fuck out of here. That's a deathbed confessional right there. That's a death. The guy who faked 6 moon missions
dude.
put that shit on his tombstone.
Oh my God. Is a structure above a conceived as a vast solid dome.
And that's what Wernher Von Braun put on his tombstone, dude. Come on.
Aaron. That looks like the fucking
There's
Hollywood
an
Bowl.
underworld too. There's an underworld right there.
They're lying to us about space, man. That's I'll never
What
go
is
back
on the
to
other
it.
side of the dome?
Heaven of the heavens. That's what it says.
What is that?
No one knows. You know, people say, well, where's the proof of flat earth? Like, dude, we're not the ones with all the NASA $18 billion budget. You know what I mean? We don't have to prove shit. You have to prove what you should ram down our
my
throats
God,
as
dude,
children.
you're blowing
You know what I
my
mean?
mind.
All we're doing is breaking down what you're saying. We don't have to prove.
You're
we don't have any equipment. We can't. How are we going to prove it?
You're
But you
blowing
know
my
one.
mind.
You know one thing that we can prove that I know for sure is that most of the Earth is water, right?
Yeah.
70-80%.
Yeah.
And water always finds its level, man. The only thing that's holding them together is the theory of gravity. No proof. All that's proof is this is more dense than the medium around it. What about a helium balloon? Helium balloon ain't gonna go down. It goes up. But it defied gravity? No. Helium is less dense than the air around it, so it rises. You drop a boulder in the ocean, it sinks right to the ground. You drop a beach ball in the ocean, it stays right there at the top. Air in that ball is less dense than the water. Gravity is so strong that it's holding oceans stuck to a ball, but it can't hold a fucking helium balloon. Water always finds its level, and water always conforms to the interior of a container, not the exterior of a container. So all that, like we're on a ball and the oceans are conforming to the outside of the ball, and then there's this mystical, magical, powerful force, gravity, holding it together. So wait a minute, we got inertia that's trying to fling the water off the ball as it spins 1,000 miles an hour, but then the gravity is fighting. There's a battle between the inertia and the gravity, but there's no sign of this battle, and there's no sign of like inertia battling gravity. Gravity, can't lose to the inertia because then the water will just fling off like a spinning tennis ball that's wet. It's all just theory. You